What's up, guys? Classy Metal, your favorite canoe, flat bill wearing canoe. Finally back with a Metalhead Box dissection video. It has been a minute. I took a little break from getting the Metalhead Box, not from anything that they did or anything, just financial constraints on myself. Glad to be back in the game, and I've gone back to the regular Metalhead Box, the standard, and I did the extreme metal genre. You can kind of choose. You guys know the whole spiel on the Metalhead Box. I don't have to break it down for you. If you're watching this video, I'm sure that you already know what's up with Metalhead Box, what it is, and what they're all about. I'm also going to show you guys some merch pickups that I picked up this past weekend well, I guess this past week at a show in Memphis. I know some of you are only here for the Metalhead Box, so I will show the Metalhead Box first, and then some of you, if you want to stick around for a very heavy tour that I saw. I think it was this past Thursday. I'll show you guys some pickups that I did from there. This is the June Metalhead Box. There's been so much confusion as to which box is which. This is the June box. The June box ships at the end of July. That's why I just got it in August. It does come from Canada. Takes it a little while to get here. But this is the June box. I know some people want to call it the July, the August, whatever. I finally figured it out. So it just took me taking a little break and resubscribing and finding out which box is which. Going to quit rambling and just get into the box. It was a good welcome back for me. I enjoyed everything that I got in this one. First up, I got one of these tribute pins that they do from time to time. It's a Cliff Burton tribute pin, Cliff 'em all. That's pretty awesome. Definitely, I was stoked to see that in the Metalhead Box this month. Also got one of these tote bags, and I actually I have one of these that I got in Metalhead Box a while back. It was the Carnivore tote bag, and I used it at the show to put all of my merch in, and I ran out of room, so it's cool to have an extra. This one's kind of a play on the band Death, and then it has like the pedal there as well, so you kind of have the old school death metal vibe going on that as well. But I will definitely get good use out of this. This is one of the more useful kind of extra things that I've gotten in Metalhead Box. The shirt this month, killer shirt. Band that just recently put out a killer full length through Hell's Headbangers. We have a cardiac arrest. I don't think my camera's going to do it justice, but the red ink on this artwork and this shirt looks absolutely sick. I'm still waiting on my album to come in. I didn't pre-order it. I had just recently ordered it, but it is on the way from Hell's Headbangers. Killer release that came out this year. Probably the best cardiac arrest material that I've heard so far is on that full length that they put out this year. And then we'll get into my favorite part of the box every month. It is the music. Two brand new releases, 2024 releases that were new to me this month. First up, we've got a black metal. It's kind of a atmospheric black metal, maybe ambient. It has the kind of dungeon synth vibes going on within the black metal. I'm not the biggest dungeon synth kind of. Surprisingly, you would think on paper I should love dungeon synth. By itself, I'm kind of iffy on it, but for me it does work when you have the black metal elements mixed in. And this band, that they're able to pull it off quite flawlessly. This is, I'm gonna butcher this, Conifère with Limpo du Sang. Yeah, I butchered it. I'm sorry. This is a band out of Montreal, Canada. Killer debut release. I like this quite a bit. They are able to make it more of an almost an atmospheric style of black metal. The dungeon synth elements are there, but there's some bands that can really pull that off. I mean, immediately I kind of think of Caladan Brood. I think they were one that kind of in the forefront of bringing those dungeon synth elements into the black metal scene. They're not the first one to do it, but they are one that made it super popular. And this band, they're able to pull it off quite a bit. I want to spend some more time with this, but everything that I've heard on this one so far, I really did dig. If I can find like a Bandcamp or something for this, I'll link it up for you guys in the description. That way you can check it out, because I know some of you out there will really be into that style of black metal. And then we have a band out of Chicago. The Cardiac Arrest was out of Chicago, and then we have a kind of thrashy death metal band out of Chicago. This is a Brazen Tongue with Of Crackling Embers and Sorrows Drowned. I was blown away by this. This is another debut full length. Um, it has a very, I said thrashy death metal. It has a very Swedish vibe going on, so you kind of get that melodicism. You also have little hints here and there of like a black and death metal going on as well. I love the vocal approach on this. The track "Last Train" from Myrdal, man, that track is what sold me on this release. I want to spend more time with this, a lot more time with this, but it just, for me, this particular release was hitting on all cylinders when I listened to it, and it's one that definitely has kind of piqued my interest in this band, and I'm looking forward to hearing more. I am fighting a nasty glare, so you're not going to be able to make out that artwork too well. The artwork is killer as well, but killer release. I'm super stoked. This particular album and the Cardiac Arrest shirt, those things, I mean, the other stuff is like a nice bonus, but those two, um, absolutely love the box this month. So killer June box from Metalhead Box. Thank you guys so much. My welcome back box, and it was absolutely phenomenal. If that's all that you were here for, you can go ahead and exit the video now. But I'll show the rest of you some merchandise pickups that I got at the tour. It was Frozen Soul, Creeping Death, Gates to Hell, and Enforced on that tour. I mean, it's such a heavy lineup. There was no way I was missing out on that tour. And I'll just go in the order that the bands played and show you the stuff that I picked up. The first merch booth I hit up was Enforced. Enforced, with being the only non-death metal act on that bill, they absolutely held their own. I didn't have the newest full length that came out last year entitled War Remains from Enforced. I did pick this up at the show. This is the European version through Century Media. I don't know if there's really any difference between the European and the U.S. Versions and releases of this, but this happened to be the EU version of the disc. They had the Kill Grid album that came out, I think, like 2020, somewhere in that time frame. And I was more familiar with the material on that album, honestly, because that's the one that I did own, and they did play some of that in their set, and they pulled it off flawlessly. Enforced, they were also my wife's favorite band on the bill. I drug her along with me. She's not a big metalhead, definitely not a big death metalhead, but she really did enjoy Enforced portion of portion of the concert, I guess. Got an Enforced sticker, and I did pick up a T-shirt. I have worn this one already, so it may be a little wrinkled, but I thought the artwork, let me try to get it in frame. There we go. I thought the artwork on that one looked absolutely sick, so I wanted to pick that one up and support the band where I could. Next up, Gates to Hell, band out of Louisville. I believe they're out of Louisville, Kentucky. I picked up a beanie toboggan, some of you may call it. This is like a bright orange. This will go great at work. I have to wear the safety vest and everything when I wear this. When it gets a little cooler out, this will this will go great on that. Very heavy. I was surprised at how heavy Gates to Hell was able to pull it off live, and they just absolutely blew it away. Also picked up a long sleeve. I know that they had been like showing this on Instagram and stuff. There's the front. On the back, you have the, I believe it's a Louisville Death there on the back, and the sleeve print is pretty sick as well. I don't know how well the camera is going to make it out, but you have the sinewy looking sleeves on here. So when it gets a little cooler out and not 100 degrees and heat index of 110 and 120, I'll be sure to break out that long sleeve and that beanie. Next up, Texas Death Metal, Creeping Death. They absolutely blew it away. So heavy. Creeping Death is so heavy. They were better live than I anticipated them being, and I was absolutely blown away by their set. Picked up a koozie, little camouflage koozie. It has Creeping Death on one side and Texas Death Metal on the other. Got a sticker. They gave me a free sticker because I ordered or because I bought several things from them. Picked up a vinyl. Got the Spectre of War reissue EP. There's the cover on that. There's a download card in this. I haven't gotten that out yet or not, but I wanted to show you guys the actual wax on this. I thought it was pretty neat. It's just one-sided, being a an EP, but it has the I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on camera, but it has an etching. This is a Creeping Death down here at the bottom. I thought that was pretty sick as well. So I did not own this. I have a lot of their material on CD format. I did not own this one on any format, so went ahead and grabbed the vinyl on that one. And I did pick up a long sleeve. There was a very sick looking T-shirt that was black, and it had it was a black T-shirt, had white artwork, and then the Creeping Death logo was in red. On the back it said Texas Death Metal, but they were out of big boy sizes on that, so I had to go with what I could fit into. So I got another long sleeve. So I'm going to be set when fall hits and I can actually wear some of these. Got the Creeping Death, says Boundless Domain on the front, Texas Death Metal on the back. That's kind of what sold me. And then it has Creeping Death, Texas Death Metal written down the sleeves on it. So I thought that was a pretty sick looking shirt as well. And then last but not least, we have Frozen Soul. Frozen Soul is so good. I love Frozen Soul. I already own their material, their music material. So I did pick up a shirt from those guys. They closed the show with Crypt of Ice, and it just sounded so good. Got the tour shirt, has the Frozen Soul with the hooks and the skull hanging from the hooks. Then it has all the bands on the tour and the tour dates on the back. So I definitely wanted to grab one of those and support Frozen Soul because they when a tour like that comes through Memphis, I have to go support because I want to keep the stuff coming through that I enjoy. So I was definitely stoked and happy to be able to be a part of going to see that. I got to sit on my couch and enjoy the show from the comfort of the venue couch that I love. You guys know I love that Growler's couch. That's all I've got for this video. Definitely glad to be back in the swing of the Metalhead Box and all of that stuff. There is a ticket sale going on for Metal Devastation Fest later this month. I've already got my 2 tickets. I just recently picked those up. I may go purchase 2 more tickets and do a giveaway like I did last year. If anyone would be interested in me doing something like that, just let me know down in the comments. You guys absolutely killed it on my last video. The Dive Bomb Records grab bag, that video, I got so many views and comments and interactions on that. I cannot thank you guys enough. I was absolutely floored that many of you wanted to check out what I do, and I'm super thankful. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate each one of you. That's all I've got for today. As always, stay classy, stay metal, all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys very soon. I promise.